We are so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful audience. Give yourself some applause. You're so lovely. Everyone should love it. And while you're in the clapping mood, I'd like to give a big round of applause to my band.
Hello and welcome to 30 Something Podcast. I'm your host, Lisa. And in the building, we have Kamiko. And we have our guest host, JoJo. He's going to give you give us the guest preacher introduction.
Uncle JoJo, the empathetic asshole, enlightened hypocrite. Wow, Mr. Love Deposit. Let's go.
And it is B-Day, everybody. So Drea is doing her mom job with her baby girl starting ninth grade. Go Drea.
Smart baby girl too.
And then we have Shay holding it down in Africa. And everybody knows Pharaoh is with her new baby. So we're going to hold it down tonight. We want you guys to call in during our QTNA session. And we're going to get it started. And we want to talk about Nike. Was that move a political move or a money move? With the new marketing campaign where we see Colin Kaepernick front and center doing his thing. What do you guys think?
I think JoJo should go right in because he already made a post today talking about what he felt about it. I mean, you already been kind of going back and forth on it. What do you think?
First and foremost, I'm going to say that I support Kaepernick,
right?
Because when you raise questions, people automatically assume that you're against somebody. I support Kaepernick. I support his cause, right? Okay, my issue is with
Nike.
How we react, not Nike, because Nike doing what Nike is supposed to do,
right?
Okay.
My two issues are with the way that we react to things, because we really feel like that Nike is for the cause. They have our best interests at hand, and we look at it morally versus they gonna clean up. That's my first.
It's a business. Nike is a business, and it's great strategic planning. I want to shout out that marketing degree that I'm still paying off.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a business move by Nike. What I would say to the African American community, our dollars are already there. So now when we continue to put our dollars there with Nike, we need to push them and challenge them to return those dollars back to the community.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a lot of, frilly, cute stuff.
And the second issue that I have is, and excuse my French, who the fuck is Colin Kaepernick?
What you mean? Who
is he?
He was at the
exactly
US
do
Open
you
the other
mean?
day.
What do you mean? He's the person that bent his knee and took the risk.
His knee.
He's the person that took the risk.
Who is he?
Okay, what are you asking?
So when the way that he's been catapulted into the spotlight and made the face of an entire movement, you know what I mean? For the most part, when black people do that, they have sacrificed over a lifetime. They have built up. They have a track record we can point to and say this, that, and the third. Now, like I say, I support him, but I question, who is he? Because when he was doing those Super Bowl runs, 2013, 2014, going to NFC championships, Tamir Rice was being killed. Trayvon Martin were being killed then. It wasn't no social commentary. You see what I'm saying?
But you gotta allow people growth.
I allow people growth,
Right.
but I'm just saying. So normally when someone takes a stance, so like even with me with this love deposit thing, if you skeptical, that's fine. But Lisa knows somebody that knows me. She can be like, hey, what type of dude is he? Oh, he is. You know somebody that know me. Y'all can pull my background. My thing is how we just jump behind somebody and we don't even look into who like when I ask you who the fuck is Colin Kaepernick, who is he?
Well, here's the thing. I have to say, for him to be a biracial black man raised by white parents, that's a big jump and a big stance, because he wasn't even raised, by a black mother to experience the struggle. So for him to say, you know what, I feel this as who I really am as a black man. I identify with my brothers and sisters, and I want to kneel for it, because he's not standing up, but he wants to kneel for it and bring awareness. I'm not going to question who he is, because there's a lot of people I'm like, who are you?
And I don't care when you stand up. Like if you stand up, if you stand up, because a lot of people sit, you can have a
Right.
background record on a whole bunch of people and they'll be still sitting down forever.
Okay, but,
so if
but do you
take
vouch for Rosa Parks? Do you shout out Rosa Parks?
Yeah, because
I mean,
then nobody
it
know
was-
her
Wait,
until
but
she sat
somebody-
down on the bus.
no, somebody sat down before Rosa
and
Parks.
that's the exact point that I used when I was
Okay.
talking to my partner today. She wasn't the first to sit, but
Yeah.
she was more organized and strategic with it. So I'm like, who is behind the scenes with him? Who orchestrated that? And like I say, my problem isn't necessarily with Kaepernick. It's with us as a people, because when Kaepernick did that, guess what we did? We started judging people on Sundays if they were going to take a knee or not. You see what I'm saying? So when he came through and he took a knee, that set the tone for so it discredited. So no matter what work you were already doing in the community, no matter if you had put your neck out there already, if you didn't take a knee on Sundays, black folks were saying, he ain't for the cause. He ain't for the cause.
Right.
And it was just, I don't have like I say, I don't have a problem with Kaepernick. I have a problem with this monolithic thought and this reactionary how we are. So when Nike unveiled that right now, the season starts Thursday, I seen a million niggas like this.
Nike. You got yours on right now.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? My Nike's on. I'm going, and they like, Nike took a big risk. No, they didn't. Nike, the people that's burning them Nikes and shit, they not burning foams, Jordans. Them people don't support it. No way. Nike is betting on the youth. You know, the younger generation.
That's why they were saying the 14 to 17. But at the same time, even in America, we are the minority. So regardless of how much money we spend, there's still a larger group out there that's spending money that they could have, you know what I'm saying, sidearm, pushed to the side. They turning that money away because they know
the
that
biggest group spending money with Nike, though. We might be a minority in America, but our buying dollar is.
Our
you
money
all
is
have the
lit.
facts.
Yeah.
You all have the facts that we spend more money with Nike than any other
I'm not going to say
nationality
we
or
spend
race.
more money with Nike.
You're gonna have to
but
Google that later.
Look,
but
I'm not going to say we
pretty
spend
sure
more
we
Nike,
spend the
but
most
our money is more liquid. Our money, as soon as we get our money, it goes
go give
out
it
of
to
our
'em.
community.
Right.
So if you look at the studies, white people money for the whole, I think it circulates 7 times before it actually leaves there. You know what I mean? We don't
Like
even
in
get half
Wall
a chance.
Street.
Our money is gone like that with no thought, no strategy, no nothing. You see what I'm saying? So yes, I do applaud Nike for taking that stand. But guess what? If Nike wouldn't have signed him, and I showed
Somebody
you,
else would
Adidas,
have.
Puma, they are all waiting in line because it's not a risk. This is a for sure bet. Like, it's for sure.
How is it for sure? How is it for sure? How is it for sure if the NFL has lost money behind what Colin Kaepernick has been
That's
doing?
the NFL. So I'm gonna do it like this. Nike, right? They have Tom Brady is about a 5-6 time Super Bowl champion. Ford is still playing. He don't have a shoe deal because ain't nobody going to buy no fucking Tom Brady's. You know what I mean?
But
you
they
can't
will
make
buy that jersey.
They'll buy that jersey, but they not gonna buy them shoes. You see what I'm saying? So they use us to sell their shoes. Our athletes, no matter how popular.
Because if
know,
you look at the Nike campaign, it's all African American athletes, and we want to make sure that it's clear that Colin Kaepernick is not the only one in that ad campaign. There's
he's not.
Serena, there's Colin, then there's another football player. I don't watch football, so I don't know who he is. But also, let's get some feedback from our viewers. Jonathan,
yeah.
hey Jonathan, our loyal viewer. He
Yes,
says
Jonathan, hey,
he hasn't changed. He's always taken a stand for what he believes in, and that's what his white mother said about him. Carrington Paul wants to know, does it matter when he took a stance, JoJo?
That's what I'm asking.
No,
Does it matter?
And Jonathan saying that he wasn't as popular until he took a knee.
No, the dude got a $70-some million contract or something like that. He had $40 million guaranteed. He went to the Super Bowl. He went to the NFC Championship. He was popular. He was almost the face of the NFL at one time. But what happened was his coach got fired. He had another bad season. That coach got fired, and then they got Chip Kelly to come in. So he was on the tail end. He was on his way out of San Francisco. He opted out a 2-year deal with San Francisco for whatever reason. But the only thing I'm saying is, when I go and look at Sandra
Oh,
Bland,
you took notes.
Sandra Bland, 2015. Trayvon Martin, 2011.
Zoom in on the
Michael
notes.
Brown, 2014. Tamir Rice, 2014. Walter Scott, 2015. Eric Gardner, 2014. You see what I'm saying? He took a knee September the 1st, 2016, and I have no problem
But
with
you
it.
know, I'm
Why
gonna
are we
ask,
like this
What did you
as
do
black
during those
people?
years?
What did I do?
Because you're talking about what Colin Kaepernick
What
did
did
or
you
didn't
do?
do. So what did you do during those years?
I mean, I did what I've been doing right now in my community. Each one teach one, taking out times with the kids. I don't have the platform like say
Right.
I would
Okay.
love for Nike to get behind me and say we see that little deposit
Little
shit you got
deposit.
going on.
Put a
You know what
Nike
I'm saying?
check on the
But-
little deposit.
but
I
when
bet you take it.
But when you Google me, you're gonna be able to say, okay, that's who it is. You know, he's this person. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got some background. You got some history. That's what you're
Only
saying.
thing I'm just saying is they oftentimes we allow them, they pick us. So now when by Nike elevating him, they give him a voice, right? Which is cool. You
That's
know what I'm
what we
saying?
need.
But where's the track record? And I'm not just like that with him. I'm like that with the Dr. Umars of the world. So we have people out here, the Michael Eric Dysons, the Cornell West, you know what I mean? The people that have devoted their lives to this, and we won't even listen to them. You know what I mean? You ask a lot of our kids, they don't even know who they are. So even with LeBron,
Because some of them are blowing smoke a little bit too.
but you
and,
say
and
LeBron,
narcissists.
but when you say LeBron James, track record. When you say Malcolm Jenkins of the Eagles, who been in the struggle, track record. So when I say who is Colin Kaepernick, I'm not saying it to be condescending. I'm just asking the real question: who the fuck is Colin Kaepernick? Let's look into that.
But you just said that his mother said.
His mother.
his mother.
Oh, you don't respect this?
No, I don't respect it. But what's she gonna say?
I mean, I would hope she tells the truth about her child because I know I do all the time. So wait, Jansen, we need the call-in number. We have some people that want to voice their opinions. So give us the call-in number. I'm gonna tell y'all it's 281-330-8004.
Hit Mike Johnson
But-
on the low.
That ain't the real number. So Jansen, what's our number?
It's 469-708-8609.
Yes. I
Okay,
had just
Anthony,
pulled it
go
up.
ahead and call. And I know
469-708.
Zelton better call in
Oh, he's
today,
on
right
CPR.
now.
Y'all just be
But let me
respectful
tell
when
you-
y'all call in. Don't talk to me too bad because I know my opinion.
Y'all, please tell JoJo who
The
Colin
truth.
Kaepernick is for real.
I know my opinion isn't always the popular one, and I take it. Just be respectful when you call in, man, so I can be respectful.
Y'all ain't gotta be respectful.
So while we're waiting for somebody to call in, since we're on the line of the Nike ad campaign, I want to pull out my file. Don't pay attention to my nails; I done broke them. This is my stuff white people do file.
Okay.
Okay,
You got a foul?
yes I do. Did y'all see the file? In this file, we want to talk about Jansen's cousins
Don't do
burning
Jansen like that.
their Nike stuff that they purchased.
Oh, we have
I
a
mean,
video. I seen a video.
Jansen, pull up the video.
Let me see
while we
this.
wait for a call. I mean,
Can
they're
you tell
burning
me-
up stuff,
He talking.
and it's
to-
like
he's
y'all
talking
paid
to-
for it though.
You already paid for it. The money is already spent. Nike
But
already
they're
has the
outraged
money.
because veterans died. And
See,
here's the video, guys.
I'm gonna enjoy. Hell, I might buy some Adidas. You know how many other sneakers there are to buy, to choose from? You're gonna go ahead and say, hey, buy them our shoes. We stand for people who kneel for the national anthem. Well, sorry, Nike. I've been buying you for the past 20 plus years. Not anymore. Not
Okay.
only am I burning my
he's
favorite
still
pair of
talking.
Nikes. You were
So first of all, stuff white people do.
White people.
Those Nikes are ugly. Ain't nobody even checking for those
They came
Nikes.
straight from Marshall.
And you gonna have a real hard time, a very hard time growing your grass back.
Shantae Morgan
Fully Wayne.
Perez said, "What are those?"
Right, Shantae, what are those? So the number is 469-708-8609.
We have a caller.
Who's on the line?
Z-Man.
What's up, Zelton?
What's
up,
up, my
I
dog?
want to
Zelton?
catch these hands.
Oh, JoJo. JoJo.
Jojo.
Come on with it, black man.
All right, I responded to, what was the question that Kamiko asked online? I can't remember exactly what it was.
Well,
but I know I said-
she asked, was it a business move or was it politics? I believe.
Was it a money
Yeah.
move or
Was it a
politics?
money move?
Okay, so I said it was both. But basically, this ain't new to Nike. Like, Nike been doing this since they was making ads with Charles Barkley or anybody. They've been making controversial commercials for the longest. This is
Same.
nothing new to them. They always stick by the people that they endorsed from the beginning. they hardly ever drop. They didn't even drop Tiger Woods when he went through his whole scandal.
Yeah.
But politically, like I said, they've always stood by their people, so it's not like they're making like a big move. It's just big moves to racist people. But the reason I say we should applaud Nike is the very reason, because they didn't piss us off. Like, we trying to find a reason to get mad.
Right.
Like, all of the racist people that are mad about this and burning their shit. I ain't want to cut it.
JoJo already
Burning their what?
All the racist people that are burning their stuff, like, come on, bro. Like, Nike is worth $20-30 billion. Like, they not hurting for money, and they gonna get our money anyway. They gonna still make money.
That's what I was saying.
The first weekend of football is this week, and every uniform will be covered in Nike. So come on,
because they just signed a new contract. Yeah. They weren't hurting for money. They didn't have to do this.
Stop being so skeptical.
It was smart business, though.
No, I agree with you. What you call yourself, Z-Man? I agree with you, Z-Man. And we don't have to be so skeptical, but I don't think we have to be so gullible and so just reactionary, because nobody put any thought into anything. All they did was they got his face on the what's name? They gave her, yay! You know what I'm saying? And there wasn't no thought after that. So that one thing I'm saying, that just as a people, as a collective, we are sheep and we are easily slaughtered. And once,
but what are we doing though? What are we doing? We're not doing anything to help Cap. All we doing is arguing with
that's
each
what
other
I said.
Well,
preach.
Over whether we should.
We ain't donated nothing.
Watch football. We still just arguing over. Oh, you watching football or you not Port College, or you not watching football, you not there. Like, all we doing is arguing with each other. Meanwhile, Cap is still donating money that he earned with his hard work, and I'm sure that the money that he's making, he's not getting any of that money back, but Nike was still standing by him the whole time. And so Nike is putting millions of dollars back in his pocket, and all we doing is sitting back arguing.
Okay.
I would. Good point.
Thank you for calling, Zelton.
Thank you, Zelton.
So I wanted to mention, and I'm gonna just brag a minute. I was at the U.S. Open watching Serena versus Venus. The U.S. Open
in New York.
Yes,
in New York.
That's right. Okay. And Colin Kaepernick was there.
And she hugged Serena's boo and everything.
Her husband, Mr. Serena Williams. Okay. But at any rate, on the night Venus and Serena played, Colin Kaepernick was there, and multitude of races were in the building, and they all applauded Colin Kaepernick. They weren't, I didn't hear no boos. I didn't hear, anything that we see on social media with all the negativity. Everybody was, just some people gave him a standing ovation. Now, I was sitting down eating my pizza, of course. So I just kind of did that's a
wrist clap.
I did a wrist clap because I had my pizza in my hand, but he was definitely applauded. Now, it looks like Anthony Hill had a comment. He says, and still, the reason why he was kneeling in the beginning is not being talked about. I agree. It keeps getting pushed further and further back. And kind of what I think, should he take a step back a little bit and being so in the spotlight, because the real reason is still getting pushed back. And the national anthem is the words, the original national anthem, the words are very racist.
But you say, should he take a step back?
As far as not being so,
he hasn't been
in the spotlight.
He hasn't been in the spotlight. Nike has dragged him out, so back out. You know what I mean? He's been laying low. Like, I searched for him on Twitter today. He hasn't been tweeting. He hasn't came out and spoke about anything. He hasn't been in the spotlight. He's basically come out because of his rollout campaign. So even
he's in a case. You have to understand the legal.
And so once they found out that they were going to allow the collusion case to move forward, Nike was like, okay, now is the time. Yeah. Because just like they said, they've been waiting on the right time. You made it clear what the right time is, and this is also a good time for us to go to a commercial break because Nike's bills are paid. And we need to pay ours. So
pay our bills too.
We want to talk about that heating and AC with Metro.
Metro.
Hot in here. I'm hot. Not really. No, I'm hot. No, but it was a hot guy in there. Not that kind of hot. We need Metro Men. For all of your air conditioning and heating services, please contact Metro Air Conditioning and Heating Services at 214-948-8888 or visit him on the web at metroacs.com. You can also find him on Facebook at Metro Air Conditioning and Heating Services. He's been in business since 1990, a member of the Better Business Bureau with a AAA rating. And he may not be hot, but he'll make sure that you're not. Now, where's that other guy?
And we're back, and during the commercial break, Miko and JoJo were still discussing how they felt about things. So Miko, let us know on air.
I think that regardless of how we feel about Nike making money, I think that the fact that their customers are not only just African American, they're also white people. I think the fact that they taking a risk of making those customers uncomfortable and putting the issue in their face, I think that that's a big step. And I don't think that we should be pointing the fingers and be like, oh, you're going to make money off of it. You're going to make money. Because they're a business. They're supposed to make money off of it or whatever.
But that's not the...
But we want them to return that money back to the community.
But they do a lot of... They do stuff.
The concern is not that they making money off of it, right? Because that's a business. They supposed to make money of it. The concern is the narrative that I'm hearing by a lot of our people saying that Nike is taking a risk and that they are doing this for their moral
Why do you think that they're not taking a risk? Why do you think that there's no risk involved in what they're doing?
Because it's a slam dunk. It's money. That's why they were. It's money.
They're $1 billion company. It's not like a thousandaire.
Yes. Like they are going to make money. Black people, anything that they put Colin Kaepernick's face on with the voice and that Kaepernick has, and with the following and the mystique that he has, that's why they were clamoring for Kaepernick.
Wait, but let's not forget, we don't even need to bring up Colin Kaepernick. As long as Jordans are being manufactured, resold, and made, Nike is always going to have money, make money. So it's like they don't even have to make any regular Nikes ever again. They could just make all Jordans and they will still make a whole lot of money. We got to move on, guys, because we done advertised for Nike. We didn't get a check cut or nothing. So did y'all set y'all DVRs?
For what?
Okay, so tonight on BET, we need a check.
Oh, Bobby Brown.
Yeah, the Bobby Brown story will be airing, and it will be starring Woody McClain, who was Bobby Brown in the New Edition movie. And then
some of me and my friends were just talking about Bobby Brown because we were talking about how the money went from Whitney to her daughter, but then her daughter was, she's not here anymore, and then they were saying that the money goes back to the estate before it goes to Bobby, or is Bobby gonna get the money?
I don't know. I don't be.
You don't know who's gonna get the money? Do you know?
I have no idea at all.
Okay, well, Bobby has a special out tonight, and we have a special guest.
Oh yeah, we got somebody in the building that's gonna do a little Bobby Brown mash up.
Where is he?
In honor of the show tonight.
It's my social media boo too.
He's not your boo. You know his mama crazy.
Yes, I'm a cougar tonight.
You know his mama crazy. But yeah, Gabrielle Dennis, she is playing Whitney Houston, and that's the one who was on the game.
Oh, okay.
Who Derwin started talking to.
She's playing Whitney?
She had the baby by Derwin.
Right.
Okay, the baby mama. Yeah, she nice.
All right.
Real nice.
Right. Okay, and so the show is going to air tonight at 9 p.m. on BET, and then it's going to air again tomorrow. It's like a mini series, but y'all don't be worried. It's not as long as Roots.
Let me jump. Stan said, so let's slander the message because of the messenger. That's just about the Nike thing. To jump back to that, he said that I like that. Stan.
It doesn't make sense.
But we're talking about Bobby Brown now.
So back to Bobby Brown, Stan. Sorry we missed your comment. So just wanted you to know that it is not going to be as long as the Roots miniseries. Guys, I'm still watching Roots from
94.
When I was a kid, when it first aired. I'm still on episode 4.
94.
So yeah, we just gonna have... Oh, we got, look, Caleb is in the building. He's gonna give us a little Bobby Brown mashup. Caleb, you ready? You got something for us?
He's dabbing right now.
All right, let's hear it. Sing it to the mic, please.
No matter what your friends try to tell you, we could be to fall in love. We could be together, all could be together. It's like that, girl. You will be there every little step I make. We'll be together every little step I take. You will be there every little step I make. We'll be together.
What else you got? I thought you was gonna do a mashup. We need one more Bobby Brown song. We need one more Bobby Brown song, please.
Okay.
That's Lacey's jail.
Yeah, that's my y'all can see. Y'all can tell
Give
you.
me some songs.
Bobby,
Well, we need a you did every little step.
did Bobby sing on Can You Stand in the Rain? I want him to sing
No,
Can You
he ain't
Stand in
doing
the
Can
Rain.
You Stand in the Rain tonight.
No,
I
come
got
on.
a special request.
Okay.
Come on, let me hear it.
Storms will come. This we know for sure.
This we know.
Tell
for
me,
sure.
baby, can you stand the rain? Sunny day. Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain?
Candy girl. You got Candy
Cause
girl?
I want you.
Yes.
And I need you. And I love you, girl.
Sign the check.
Can you stand the rain?
All right, Kayla.
That's my baby.
For 9 months I carried him, y'all.
Say, I just met me a new.
That's my third born. That's best friend number 3. Thank you,
Yes,
Kayla.
Caleb,
Say,
thank you.
Stan, I would have brought the whole production down, man, with them backgrounds. I let Lil' man do
JoJo,
his
get the
thing.
background.
Say, I couldn't do it. I didn't
Hey,
want to.
Keisha. Caleb, Auntie Keisha said, "Sing, nephew." All right, guys. So that's my child right there. You know, I can't sing like him,
job,
but hey,
man.
Good
thank
job,
you, Caleb, for the little
job,
Bobby Brown mashup. So, guys, tune in tonight on BT. Oh, and Dallas Lincoln's own. You know, I gotta represent Lincoln High School. Perry
Always.
Camper
Skyline doing
will
something.
be. We ain't asked you about Skyline right now. I heard they just lost the sock the other day, man.
Sock.
Didn't
What
they lose the
happened?
sock the other day?
Was it the boys or the girls?
At any rate, Perry Camper attended Dallas Lincoln, graduated in the Dallas Lincoln High School, graduated in 99. She is going to have a little role in the Bobby Brown story. So shout out to Perry. And Uncle
Somebody from
JoJo.
Lincoln is gonna be in the Bobby Brown story?
Did you not hear me say that 3 times?
To repeat it again, because I was. You said
Perry
Lincoln and
Camper.
I wasn't paying attention.
From the Humanities and Communications magnet at Lincoln High School will be in the movie. They playing with some what's that?
This is
Bingo.
for Everybody Eats B. That's
Okay,
what's
so
coming
now
up
we're
next.
up to Uncle JoJo. Everybody finna eat. I hope it's some pizza.
No,
No
it
pizza.
ain't no piece.
We're gonna do Everybody Eats B, and the topic of Everybody Eats B. On the other hand, we've been talking about Kaepernick and Nike, and you can't talk about Kanye without talking about Adidas, the rival.
What's your name for Kanye?
Kanye West.
And that's my problem. Now, did you hear what she just referred to Kanye as?
You
Kanye
feel
West.
real.
Kanye.
You seem real offended.
You know what? I'm
My
not
Gemini brother.
Look, I'm not offended, but that's the problem. Do you see the reverence that we have for Kaepernick because he got a deal today, and the stance that he took?
It's not because he got a deal today.
Okay.
That's not what we
Everybody
got
know
a
I don't
reverence
stand for
him.
Well, I'm
nobody
not talking
besides
about
them
you.
3 I births
Yes,
and
ma'am.
them nieces and nephews.
What I'm
but
talking about-
But that's not why we have reverence for
Okay.
Kaepernick because of the deal that he got today.
And
It's for the
the stance that he took,
and him
right?
losing his job.
Got that.
He was getting money.
They got that.
I mean, he
So when
still
you-
got money. So in my eyes,
Well, he was getting
like you
money
still
on
got
a
some
regular.
bread, you know, unless you just went down from being a millionaire and then now you a thousandaire. Then I'd be like, man, that dude.
You don't think
but
his money dwindling?
He's
He
still
not
a
getting a
millionaire
check?
though.
Kanye.
Okay, Kanye, go back.
So y'all didn't
Okay.
even listen. So look, we even got
I think he
Jonathan.
should make an album.
We got Jonathan in there talking about Kanye, right? And this is the sentiments. But when I say who is Kanye West, Kanye has a track record. You know what I mean?
He got a whole
So-
lot
used to
on
be the
his
bum.
record. He got a
so we
lot
can
on
go-
his record.
So we can go to college dropout, late registration.
That's what we
George Bush. When you talking about taking a risk, he wasn't Kanye
No, that was.
before he stood up there and declared that the president of the United States doesn't care about black people.
Yeah,
you
but
see
then
what I'm
he
saying?
got hypnotized like, oh boy, get out.
I know. That's what they say.
did.
He got hypnotized because he went and got him a white woman.
Sunken place.
He's in a sunken place.
It ain't even about the white
She's
woman. It's
Armenian.
about the whole.
She's
it's
not
about the
white.
Whole,
She's Armenian.
The whole
She's also a
Kardashian
builder body.
Exactly.
clan. Okay.
So
She's a bit
we
body.
write him off, but this dude is
Yeah.
literally making black history right now. And the thing about this, and this is me, and then you can ask the elders, right? The people that we are, no, I'm just saying the older people. And I'm being serious, y'all, because the people that we celebrate today, they weren't celebrated in their lifetime.
Right,
Martin
wait
Luther
till they
King
die.
wasn't celebrated. Malcolm X wasn't
They
celebrated.
didn't have time to be celebrated because they were busy marching with them, and that's the problem with
No.
us nowadays. We're not moving with the
people weren't-
people.
people
We're just
weren't-
celebrating
they didn't
them and
have that
tweeting
support
and social media. And
They didn't have
it's
that
more. That's a made up word, but hey, y'all know what I meant. Go ahead, my
No, I
bad.
hear you. But what I'm saying is we lionize the dead instead of celebrating the people that are here right now. So when you look at Kanye, he just got an appraisal, right, for his company at $1.5 billion. That's black
What company?
history. Yeezy brand, just
Okay.
like Jordan brand.
Okay.
But because he comes out and he says that he supports the idea of Trump, we automatically say, right?
I watched that video that you posted about T.I.
Uh-huh.
when he was saying that when he say Trump, it's like he's saying I love fried chicken.
Yeah, the force.
It's about the and I understand this. It's about the thought of Trump, them letting somebody like Trump into that position, even though he's not a politician.
Who let him?
He just has.
They
Well, he
voted
paid.
him into that position.
They voted him into that position.
No, he's in
And
court
then
right now
black
because they
folks
paid
didn't vote
people
him into the position.
and they made a way. But just the fact
but
that
that's
you could be,
politics,
you could be Trump and then you could be president.
But that's
I
politics.
think that's what
period.
Kanye is really.
Kanye doesn't look. Kanye, he like when he don't talk about black and white anymore because he says we are all human and he recognizes that we are spirits occupying a body right now. So we're not limited
Pastor
to
Kanye
black.
now.
You know what I mean? We play this black and white game, but truly it's
You
only one.
cannot say we are not limited to black when everybody looks at me and they see a black woman.
I'm saying
Everybody
that's
look
because-
at you and see a black man.
that's-
And until that changes, we are limited
No.
to who we are as a race and how we're identified. If we
I
weren't,
don't-
then why did they put it on that piece of paper?
I
Black,
don't disagree.
white.
I don't disagree with that.
So, but you
So what are you
speaking
saying?
the word of Kanye like it's Bible.
I'm not speaking the word of Kanye.
This
like
came from Kanye 13th chapter.
He said we are not spirits.
Say, man,
yet
bottom
we are
line,
yet we are relished
Say, look.
in the word of Kanye.
Man, let me pull this
We are
what's name
yet-
because I
we are
can't get my
yet
thoughts
we
out.
are spirits.
Look, you pull it. Pull.
We are not just black. We are spirits.
No, we're not.
Kanye said.
It's no. This is not
Reverend Dr. Kanye.
It's one race, the human race. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to be technical, black is not a color. Black
Right.
means encompasses all
the
colors.
colors.
And white is not a color. White is the absence
Absence
of
of
color.
color.
So if you want to be technical, you see what I'm saying? So we accept what's put on us, and that's the time that we live in.
Preach.
But it's not the
That's
truth.
why he gave
It's
that
not the
guest
truth.
preacher
And I'm just
introduction.
saying that's what's being forced up on us. You see what I'm saying? But if you look at what it really is, it's not. It ain't no damn black race. You know what I mean? We subscribe to black because that's easier. Let me get off into these numbers, man, because I get the preaching, man, and you know what I'm saying? They up here playing
Turn
with
your
me.
Bibles.
Look, turn your Bibles to
I'm
niggas.
taking up a
Everybody-
collection
everybody
for my
eats
pizza.
meat.
Look, come on, man, pull two numbers.
Something.
Oh, you already got the numbers.
Nah, yeah, we already
Ooh,
pulled-
Jonathan
pull
got
one,
all
pull
the
one.
comments today.
That's how it works. Okay, I have.
JoJo
N40.
Stanton said, "Try again next week."
We didn't go past 40. We went up to 25, so keep going.
Okay.
You pull one next, Lisa.
I'm pulling a number. I'm gonna tell you what number I want to be my number. Do I gotta pull it? I just want number 11 to win. Can number 11 win for me? That's all. I just want number 11 to win.
So look, basically, she's doing a drawing right now. The winner is going to get $50 cash, $100 to any gift card, to any restaurant that they choose, or $125 grocery gift card to
Tell
any
them what they
grocery
had
store.
to do to even.
So
$125.
yeah, $125. So
I
basically,
need some groceries. You ain't even. I mean,
you ain't been. You can win. Y'all just don't be paying attention,
My
man.
kids
Everybody,
eat up
look,
all the
everybody be
food.
on autopilot. Now you was out there in New York kicking it and rubbing
With
elbows
Serena.
with millionaires and Serena and shit. You weren't thinking about this, but look, only thing you have to do is answer the question on Everybody Eats B, and if
Everybody
you win,
Eats B is on Facebook.
is on Facebook. So what's the number?
B10.
B10.
7 o'clock in the morning. No, you got to get up early to fuck with JoJo.
No, it's all day.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning. He wants you to be up answering questions.
B10.
And you can win $125 in groceries or some gas. But he posts the question, and then you comment on the post.
And then you get
what your thoughts are, and then you get a number. And then he pulls a number during the live videos so that you can see if you won. And my number was B10.
B10.
You gonna read some of the stuff that people said? Do you remember some of the stuff they said?
Stanley say try again next week, bro.
Mine is 075. I told you I wanted 11 to be my winning number.
Keep
I didn't
going.
even want to do this.
We didn't go past 25. So it got up to 25 this week, y'all. So you got a big chance of winning. The first one is the winner.
Oh,
This
that's
is the second
53.
run-up. This is the second run-up.
Just pick 11, like I said. JoJo, turn your mic. 34.
Design taking out all day. Design.
JoJo bodies every week.
So while we're doing this, and I know y'all are boycotting.
Nike?
No, the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
How many of y'all that's boycotting are going to the Beyonce concert in Jerry's World next week? Are we having a show?
Oh, next week doing
On
the
Tuesday.
Beyonce? That's when the Beyonce concert? And Jay-Z gonna be here?
I ain't working with them balls, ain't she?
But she done pulled like...
Boy, don't call me Ann. That is not my real name.
That's your Facebook name.
That is. They gotta find them.
I-24.
I-24.
So B10 and I-24, you have an hour after the show to get in touch with me. That's it. You have an hour after the show to get in touch with me. Now, I'm about to hit y'all with this movie line.
Jonathan said he is going.
I'm about to hit y'all with this movie line, right? And the winner of the movie line, I'm pulling up on you and I'm putting $30 in your tank.
Can they call in too?
Huh? Oh yeah, call in. Let them do that. Call in. If you know this movie line, call in. Pin the number once again.
I'm putting the number on again.
If y'all want to win $125 for some groceries, right?
It's on the screen.
Okay,
And then what
so-
else?
This is for gas. $30 worth of gas.
$30 worth of gas. And y'all know y'all people that got to drive to work every day. Bless y'all heart.
$30 go fast in gas
It
tank
do.
too.
It do. I'm pulling
I'm
up
glad
on you.
I
I'm
work
paying
from
for it.
home on my plantation. I'm a house nigga.
Oh, that's great. So look, here go the movie line. I came to pick up. He's like, what he say? He's like, look, if you know this, don't say it. He's like, I gotta pick up money over there. I gotta pick up money over there, and I came to pick up money over here. You tell him Johnny Booze stopped by. You know, with the stripper and Johnny Williams.
You know the whole movie.
I don't know that.
I came to pick up. What'd he say? Say it again.
He's like, I gotta pick up money over there. I gotta pick up money over there, and I came to pick up money over here. Don't play with me, man.
Don't play with me, man. That right there should give it away.
Yeah. It sounds like somebody I know.
And when he went to go get the money, he did like this.
My phone just went dead, so I can't even watch y'all.
Say, call in if y'all.
What's the number again? I pinned it. It's 469-708-8609. 469-708-8609.
Somebody hung up.
Oh, whoever hung up.
I
you
came
just
to
missed
pick
your
up
chance.
money over here.
Okay, somebody call in for your chance to win, and if you win, you're gonna have to give me $10 of your 30. Who is this, Solin?
I'm
We
not-
got stalkers videoing. You can't put me on video for free, sir.
It's slim.
She's
Oh.
talking to
So let
people
me do it.
outside
I'm sorry,
of the
y'all, because it'd be people just coming into the window.
So we move
got
on.
paparazzi.
They'll call. What we got up on the? We fired somebody
No.
with the commercial, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. We did, so we don't have a second commercial break. Did you put up the I wasn't done talking about
Y'all act
Kanye.
You gotta call in, Keisha.
Nah,
and
I
tell
ain't
us
done
what
talking
movie
about
it is.
Kanye. You done talking about Kanye?
Man, say
All that
Jansen, how
you be
much
talking
time
about
do we
Kanye?
have
I watched the videos and everything.
Oh, we have
Never
a call. Hello, who's calling?
We calling about the movie.
Who this?
Okay.
That was House Party.
Who is it
We said,
first?
what's your name?
Oh, my name Kenneth.
Kenneth.
You had to think about it, Kenneth. Oh, this is your first.
You don't
time
want the
tuning in.
$30. You gotta
Wait,
tell
first,
us your
did
name
you
and
share
stuff.
and like the page?
Kenneth Glenn.
Kenneth Glenn, he went to Lincoln. He had to think about his name. Most Lincolnites don't have to do that though. Hey, Kenneth.
Yes, they
Think
do.
about my name.
You said it. This is
Oh.
Did y'all hear the
He didn't want to give his real name.
Okay, so make sure you share the page and like the page. But go ahead. What's your answer?
I'm gonna say House 42. No, 3.
Which one was it, JoJo? Oh, you can't tell him yet. Was he right? Just tell me if you're right or wrong.
Which one is it, bro? You got to pick one.
It's
No.
3.
House
Now,
party.
matter of fact, tell us who was the person speaking.
That was Chris Tucker.
Look, okay, look. For good measure, let me hear you say the line.
Man, I gotta pick up my nose here. I gotta pick up somebody right here.
Hey.
Then he reached in his crotch and got their money out. Hold up.
Yeah, say. Look, man, say. You don't drive no big ass truck, do you?
You gone?
Kenneth, do you drive a big truck?
No, I don't drive no big truck.
Say, man, we
A
gonna
little car.
So-
So that little $30 do me just right.
say we gonna say, man, you was such a good sport. We gonna fill that bitch up. You know what I mean?
What?
You
Say-
see my kids in
Oh, I'm
here?
sorry. I apologize. Man,
What?
oh, I
Come
apologize.
through.
I apologize.
They hear me say curse words, but they don't hear me go that far.
Okay, I'm sorry. And you know,
On the
I
weekdays.
apologize.
She
especially It's a
laughing.
young lady in the room, too. So, look, man, if you want to meet
Jada
tonight, like and follow the page. Inbox me from your Facebook page.
Uncle
I'll
JoJo,
meet
you gotta
tonight.
tell him what page.
It's Uncle JoJo Radio. Like and follow the page. Inbox me. And if you want to meet tonight, we can meet tonight. And I got you, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you for
We
watching.
do appreciate you. How do you?
Oh,
Uncle
man,
JoJo Radio.
Zelton said
But
that
wait.
was him that hung up.
But that was Elsie.
I got
But Kenny,
All right.
but Kenny, what do you think about Kanye?
By Kanye,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Kanye ain't crazy, man.
He turned around and looked
He
at
may,
me.
he may be a little lost in the industry, but he ain't crazy.
Thank you, black man. You definitely get it filled up tonight. Bing, bing.
Thank you. We appreciate you. I watched the video. We
Okay,
appreciate
cut
you,
your radio
Kenny.
down
Thank you.
And you can hang up now.
He gonna contact you so he can fill you up.
All right.
All
Bye
right.
bye. Thanks for calling.
I was watching a video of Kanye that he did at WGCI in Chicago or something like that, and he was the chick started crying on the video because she was like, "You as a black person, you are speaking. You have a powerful voice. You speaking for everybody when you say stuff." So I just wanted to let you know how it made me feel when you said what you said, and he apologized for what he did. And he said that somebody named Don C or somebody, right? He said that since he hasn't been in his life, he hasn't really had anybody around him because he's basically thought of by the people that are around him as a money machine.
Yeah.
So they're like, just do whatever it is that's gonna make money, but not to have somebody that's there to actually pull him back, pull his coattail, and be like, I don't think that was right. I don't think that was
he's a grown
good.
man.
Yeah.
I don't think that was. But
But you
at
do-
the
you
same
need-
time, at the same time, just think about you getting so big, and you thinking that you know what I'm saying. Everything is just like free for all. You
and
need
he-
somebody to be like, you
But
going
but
too
he
far.
said-
self-discipline is like
Is important.
Is important.
But you got to understand, these people go behind the curtains. And they seen how things work. The exposure will mess you up. The Lauryn Hills, the Michael Jacksons. People say they crazy. They have a reason to be crazy. But
I don't
Kanye
think
said
Lauryn
it.
crazy.
Kanye said it himself.
think folks
He
don't
say
bother.
Kim would never be. Because he went to the crazy hospital or whatever. They had
He did say
he
something
said
about his
Kim won't
mental-
never do that because she has her family around her. You
Yeah,
see
he
what I'm
did
saying?
say
So he's
that.
making an active act to fly his
Because you have a
cousins
support
in,
system.
to have that support and that structure
So
versus
Don
all
C is
these
his
vultures.
cousin?
Huh?
That's his cousin.
They came up together. But you know, it's like this, right? People got mad at him for that slavery is a choice thing, right? And
He took it back though.
He didn't
You was
take it
standing
back.
behind it.
he didn't take it back.
He said it wasn't right to say.
he said it wasn't right. He apologized for how many
so
people feel.
what if people said his mom's elective surgery was a choice?
You hijacked the conversation that's not even that takes away from the conversation, right?
Why?
So this is what he said.
Because what he said was offensive to people who are descendants of slaves. So if
It
somebody
wasn't
said-
offensive to me, and I'm descendants of slave because I understood what he said.
It was offensive to some people.
It wasn't offensive. Yeah, it was offensive to, and that's why
The
he
majority.
apologized because he said he should have. But check
You
this
a
out,
fan.
right? When Harriet Tubman, Harriet Tubman has a favorite, a famous quote, and it says, "I freed
coulda
1,000
saved-
slaves.
I coulda saved them.
stayed." Okay,
If they would've
now just
known.
imagine. Now,
But y'all know that's not really
Hold on, but
Harriet's
listen.
quote, though, right?
it might not be.
Who was that from, girl? Tell us the truth.
A good writer.
Look. They say it's not. They say it's not, but I imagine it is true, right? What would you think those conversations? What do you think those? Because I don't think that everybody she came back to rescue went.
Of course,
you know. What do you think that conversation was when she come back and say, "Hey,
come on, let's go.
Let's go." What you think that conversation was?
No, they gonna catch us. Them dogs gonna.
It's the same conversation.
Them dogs gonna be on our head
right now.
And what's another conversation you think they had?
I got my own
Master take good care of me.
I got my own shack. And I'm here with my family.
And they probably didn't trust her. You don't know.
If we don't even make it.
You don't. You know what I mean?
I don't even know you like that. What if you take me out and you really turning me over to the people?
Was a travel agent.
Who said that?
I work on the plantation of travels, Zelton. Shout out to the master.
That's what Zelton said.
He said, I guess Harry Tubman was a travel agent then. And then Jonathan, come through with all the comments today, Jonathan. He says he thinks he ain't black no more. He don't even talk the same no more. That money got him thinking that black problems are beneath him. I don't know, because I don't really follow
I don't agree
Kanye
with
West.
that. Because what Kanye is doing, and this is my problem that I have, and that's why his message resonates with me, right? We know that it's racism, it's white supremacy, it's a system out here. But we make the system bigger than what it is. When you make the system big, you shrink yourself. You see what I'm saying? And that's my philosophy. Anytime you point to the problem of racism and you highlight all of these problems, but you don't offer a solution to it, you creating victims.
First of all, but it's systemic racism. We have to get with that. And so it's not that we're making the problem larger. The problem keeps jumping on top of us every time we try to go around it.
Black people
gotta be real about that.
Black people are the only ones. Black people are the only ones that give racism that much focus time.
Because we're the ones that's been victim to it. We're the ones that have been victim.
Every race can come to America and live the American dream, but the people who built America, that's just the truth. We built America, but we are denied the right to live the American dream. What kind of bull crap is that? Yes, we are.
Listen.
Okay, go apply for a job.
We are denied.
And your name be LaQuan Shanisha.
Okay, look, let me use this example.
I'm trying to listen to you. I'm listening. Just go ahead and say it.
Can I make a point? Damn. Can I get a thought out? You know, listen. Like, real. Say, listen.
I'm listening.
Because I got kids, and I don't want to pass that victim complex. Everybody is out to get you, and you are powerless, you know? So we went to Ball and Crab. I'm not Ball and Crab. What's that other one? Yeah, Ball and Crab. We went to Ball and Crab. Ball and Crab. It ain't no Asians eating in there. You got black people, white people, Mexican, but it's all Asians that work there. You see what I'm saying? It's an Asian owner.
Because they were given a business loan that we got denied for.
Okay, so see what I'm saying?
That we got denied.
What you saying?
Hold on. I know. So we already getting into the excuse of why we can't do something. So my daughter said, she was like, Daddy, you know, my middle child. True. She say, Daddy, I don't see anything but Asians working in there. You know what I mean? Why they not saying nothing about that? Everybody in there eating. And I said, you know what? We just trained to do that to white people. That's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to start your business, hire your own. Those kids that work in there, they can go off to college and they can have a job for the summer. They not going and knocking on other people's doors asking for jobs. And you know what? We want to apply at Ball and Crab. You see what I'm saying?
You said we won't apply?
We won't apply because we already see it in place. But we've been so trained to focus on racism. Let that be a white business. We gonna tear that motherfucker down and boycott when they don't. You know what I mean? Everybody is doing what they are supposed to do. Black people are waking up
with a helping hand. And if we keep denying that they don't have a hand up and a foot up, then we're gonna
see. The thing is what I've learned. What I've learned over years and years is that these people have a country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have no connection to nowhere else other than here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we're not even really accepted here.
We not.
Those other people like Asians, they can get money from their country. You know what I'm saying? They gonna send money back. They gonna help them. They got exactly. We don't have those same opportunities.
Okay, so we all know that. So does that mean that we accept slow decay? Does that mean So
we don't accept it, but part of not accepting it is us speaking out against the injustice.
Okay, so how many people are going to support black-owned businesses as much as y'all said y'all are going to Nike and continuing to build Nike's business? That's the first start right there, is supporting your own.
Supporting your own. See, look, and when I talk like this and people just hear me, they automatically assume, bro, I was 17 caught up in that system. I was on my way to the penitentiary at 17 for some bullshit. I done got railroaded. I got sold out by Craig Watkins, DA. Craig Watkins, you sold me out. You see what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
No,
you
nigga,
on
you
30
sold me out. I got
something.
receipts. Look,
I can't afford that lawsuit.
So
allegedly.
That's me. Listen, the views and opinions expressed in this is not it's simply to me. It doesn't belong to 30 Some podcast. And if Craig Watkins or anybody that know Craig Watkins, y'all see this. I got motherfuckers.
Is that the one with the S curl?
Now he the former DA.
Is that the one with the S curl?
What I'm saying is, look, he's saying he can learn me. Yes, it is a white supremacy system. Yes, black men are the biggest threat. That's why they got justifiable homicide. How the fuck is when is homicide justifiable? When they killing black men? I understand all of that. But what I'm saying is, do we live in the problem or the solution? So once you figure out the problem, what is the solution?
Now I'm big about that.
If we not offering up solutions, what we are doing is creating victims, and we making the system bigger than what it is. I was there. I was so. Let me calm down. It was at a point in my life, because when you learn that everything that you've been taught is a lie, you know what I'm saying? When you get to that, when you have that awakening, it's like, damn. These motherfuckers lied about, they lied about Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Lied about everything.
Like, they lied about everything. And when you get to coming into that truth, it's overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you'll get, you're overcome with a certain amount of fear. So what I'm saying is, let's not keep feeding the system. Let's not keep giving
give us your
power.
top solutions, because people want to know what your solutions are. We know you're doing
the love deposit.
Okay, yes.
So outside of that, what else?
And if you can't give with love,
I got the love. If you can't
because if you let me ask you this, because and I apply what you're doing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But we can't just do. And this is not towards you. This is towards us as a whole. If we're going to impact change, it has to be consistent.
Yes.
It has to be consistent. It has to be habit formed.
So
it's like we have to challenge one another as African Americans to build up one another. We are so separate that we can't win because we're never on the same page. We partially agree with one another. I'm going to the Beyonce concert, like Jonathan said. People are going to the football game. So, like you said, when do we get out of the arguing and say, okay, here are our solutions, here are our steps? It's hard to do that because
everybody
is like on a different agenda.
I normally stay away from Kaepernick. I normally stay away from that because you have people that'll look at me or hear me and they will block me because I have my opinion on this. So my solution is simple. First and foremost, love and support the people closest to you in your vicinity. You know what I mean? It don't matter. We don't have to talk about religion or politics. Listen, we can have black businesses. We can have black CEOs. We can have all of this stuff. But if we don't have black love, you know what I mean? Then I'm not going to spend my money with you. I would drive all the way across town because I got this deep-seated hate that's been planted in me for my people. I won't even spend my money with you. And guess what? You can't kill. We don't kill what we love. You see what I'm saying? So we restore the love, and that's where my project come in, FOE. Black man, I'm not your foe, but it is fatherhood over every hood. It's unity, and it starts with the black men. It starts with us coming together. See, what I'm doing, the women support it, and I got the fellas coming on, but we need the fellas. The women are doing their jobs. Y'all stepping up. I applaud y'all. But, been doing it. The fellas need to come together. You know what I'm saying? And then we can vote.
So what's the problem between black men in that community? I think that you all have a lot of
some black women that
y'all have a lot of
that's part
you know what I'm saying? Y'all fighting with each other. It's always you looking at each other with like a side eye. You think somebody wants something, or
it's that Mendigo. It's that manhood is something that has to be expressed, right? So if you look at the white race as a whole, they setting laws. You see what I'm saying? They running Congress. You know,
they expressing
manhood. Our manhood isn't being expressed. So what happens is when we can't get it out, when we can't earn a living, when we can't get that pride and purpose that comes with a job, we turn on each other. You know, we turn on the people closest to us.
But did you hear what you just said? They can't earn a living. Why? Because they got 25 years and a felony for an ounce.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not denying all of that. But I'm saying once we acknowledge that,
once we figure out the problem.
Okay, so we don't say okay this and then stop. I'm saying okay, this is what it.
This is
so
the problem.
What's the solution?
Now what
so
we
that's
gonna
what I'm
do?
saying. So I'm not denying none of that. If you listen. Racism, they killing us. Justifiable homicide, mandatory minimums, 3 strikes, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, what's the solution? And the solution is us.
How?
We just got to unify first and foremost. Instead of talking about what divides us, because if we talk about religion, we talk about politics, we talk about economics, we going to end up, you know what I mean? Look, I can give you that same eye roll.
No, Caleb is telling me to make No, I'm not rolling my eyes at you this time. Caleb is coaching me to stop smiling so hard because he said I need to keep a straight face while you talking. See, why you trying to bust me up? I wasn't even laughing. So, wait, JoJo, you had some real good points, but we want to hear this letter you got today. And
Yeah,
we got
this Ask
about
JoJo,
5 or 6 minutes left.
Okay.
So we're going to go to Ask JoJo. It's going to be some fooling name.
No, it's not. I picked the
Fooling ain't.
I hope
It's
so.
Ask Uncle JoJo, and the homie, he wrote in, and this is his concern. JoJo, me and my old lady, we are having problems, right? They having problems. They've been together for years. I know this couple actually, right? They've been together for years, but lately.
Do they need to step out?
Yeah, they need to step out.
Okay, guys, go down the hall to the table right there. Hurry, quickly.
Quickly. Expeditiously.
Right.
Expeditiously. You so crack, don't you? That's what I should have did. So,
Everyone knew that.
So,
Okay.
I know this couple. They've been together for a while. He is concerned because they going through it financially and on other terms, you know, and she's not wanting to have sex. So with the kids back in school, you know, and the house being empty, he's used to a certain schedule, morning sex, you know what I mean, or before the kids come back, and she's been saying no lately. So he reached out to me and asked, would you say she's cheating or what is it? Because I'm feeling very insecure and I don't know how to process it. I don't want to accuse
How long
her,
they been
but
together?
I think they've been together like a decade.
I'm celibate. I can't
Okay,
answer
so they've
this
been together for a decade. He's used to wild, crazy. We have sex whenever we want to. But
Somebody
they've been
not
together, so
working,
they
that's
got to
what
be
it
like
sound
30 some years old or something now, right?
They early 30s, late 20s, late 20s.
Is somebody working or not working? Has someone lost their job?
He just got out of jail.
Okay, so first of all,
Now she got to answer.
I mean, but that's a good question.
I understand, you know, you've done some hard time, and I do
Be in
hard
here
time.
getting
I mean, he was just in there for a
you
couple
know,
months.
money.
For a couple of months, but he's not employed.
But he's not employed right now.
Okay, so during those times that you're expecting,
We ain't got
you
time
know,
to-
for her to satisfy you, I would suggest you take those times and you go look for a job. And then when you come back with a job, then she will be more inclined.
She still got to
I mean,
give it up, though.
look,
She still got to give it
are
up.
they married? Or they
They
just
not
They
married.
common law married.
come
They
in law
pretty
married.
much
Let me tell you
married.
something. They common law married.
And if
they
she
been-
tired, she need to leave. But if she not and she just gonna be there, she need to give it
Does
up.
he go in and out of jail?
This is
No,
my
he
opinion.
doesn't go in and out of jail. But she's saying
You can't
no.
hold it. Like I've tried to
She
tell some of my
married, I'm
cousins
not, so-
this before. Like you cannot hold your vagina ransom for your man to do what it is. Like if you don't want to give it
that's
to
an
him,
excellent
you need to
idea.
just you need to just leave. You need to just leave.
No,
because that's gonna cause a whole lot of
Go
problems.
get a job, then hey,
That's incentive for him to go get some more somewhere else.
Yeah. You do open up that door because let me tell you something.
That is
Let me tell you
incentive for
something.
you to go
Me-
get some more
me and-
somewhere else.
Did he cut the clock on us?
we got
Wait a
3
minute.
minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, okay.
So for him to even reach out to me, I know it's messing him up. You see what I'm saying? And he doesn't want to go out there and cheat. But that is our
Now,
first
somebody buy
reaction.
those 2K
And I told him, I said, "Nah, bro, y'all going through a lot. Women are
just
different.
said- he
Women
just-
are different from us. We can bang, 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 no matter what we
And
going
we
through.
cannot.
But if she has a clear mind, if her mind isn't clear, if her mind isn't cluttered, so I told her,
She
you need to
can't engage
you need to
in it.
focus on unpacking some of that stuff and lightening her stress, lightening her worries,
That's
or
true.
whatever she might be worried about, because she might be thinking about damn the lights finna be getting cut off.
Yeah,
But
You
it's
know what
two
I mean?
sides
To
to
cook
it's two
dinner,
sides
help
But
to
it is
around
all
two
the
of
sides.
house,
She
It's
does
two sides
have
to
responsibility.
job,
everything.
and they need to communicate to each other how they feel about them issues.
Yeah, they really need to find out if
Oh,
it's really
Stan-
something
oh,
left in
Stan.
between them or not.
Nobody
Stan say
buying
she
nobody-
cheating either
she
physically or
That don't mean she
emotionally.
cheating.
How long
Women
was he in
cannot.
jail?
Women can go without having sex. It don't mean she cheating. It does not mean she cheating, but that's our week.
That's our week.
That's our week. Thank y'all.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
been
guys,
real.
thanks
We
for
appreciate
tuning
y'all
in.
for tuning in.
Don't love me, but we like you.
We'll be
But
back
we
next
like
week.
you.
30 podcast. Thank y'all.